want to be focused. So with that, there's a biological cost. So if I'm doing something and I go and do something else, when I come back to that initial thing that I was doing, I lose my, let's say, my flow, my rhythm in doing that task. Right? And it takes a while for my mind to get back in the flow of things, to get back in that rhythm of what I was doing. So not only is the time that you took away from it is accounted, but when you come back to it, you're not in that energy focused, task oriented kind of essence. Right? So that's the issue with multitasking. And it's not your fault, because I believe everybody was sucked into that multitasking aspect of things. Sure, some things in life you're going to need to jump back and forth, and that's fine if this is lower level kind of performance things. But if you want to be really good at something, chip out some time and just give your focus to that thing. Whether it's your children, whether it's your spouse, whether it's your recreation, basketball league or football league, whether it's time with your friends, focus on that, and you'll see that level of experience go up, that essence go up, that presence, you being present in that, come up. All right. Next, we're going to talk about, okay, how can you set up your environment so you can perform better? Two ways. We often do our work on computers, desktops, phones. One simple way to get your focus on that thing is to eliminate all the tabs. So a lot of times, I even catch myself doing this when I'm emailing, or I'm typing up a program, or I'm watching a webinar or something like that. You can see many different tabs at the top, 2 or 3. And it's easy to look up and jump at that tab. Now, if something is of value and takes your attention, and you want to really focus on that thing, shut out all the other tabs and just focus on that one thing. You'll be less likely to be enticed to go somewhere else. Right? So that's setting up your environment for your work. You getting better, you dedicating that time to get better. Just leave that time to get better. Right? The second is designate either spaces or devices for your work. Either do your Netflix on a tablet, do your work on a desktop, or on your phone, but don't do entertainment and phone and all these things simultaneously on one device. Right? Because when you sit down and work on that device that you watch videos on, fluffy cats and cute kittens and people doing wild stuff, your mind is going to associate that device with entertainment, not just work, but with entertainment. Right? This goes with sleep and bed. Right? Your brain is going to associate, if you work in bed, your brain is going to associate work with bed. Right? We have neurological connections. Our mind is looking for patterns to pick up and really to make things easier for us. Okay, but right now our mind is thinking it's making things easier for us, but in essence it's not, because we're not training it the right way. Remember, when you get fatigued and get bogged down, you're gonna fall to your level of training. So be able to have your training up here, so it's your default when things go awry and your world gets hectic. All right. Like always, live beautifully and thrive. I'll see you here next week for your Hump Day Dose.